Hello. Welcome back to the Herbalist Podcast. I am back today with Rob, no Dean. He had to work early this morning, unfortunately, so it's just the two of us today. We have a decent show for you. Not exactly sure if it's going to be the longest show today, but it happens. I'm sure you guys have come expecting other things and left disappointed.
Hard to say.
Yeah. But anyway, we are back today on this end of May. What is today? May 29th. Very I guess you could say it's typical May day for the Northeast, but it's like rained every single day this month. This is getting a little ridiculous. I just want one day where it's sunny. But regardless, it is that time of year again. I don't see anything preventing it. I myself am going to start putting my 3 plants outdoors. I'm going to throw them in 15-gallon pots. I don't know. I might have already mentioned that. But yeah, I'm going to throw 3 plants outside in 15-gallon pots, probably on the 1st of June. It's it's pretty nice out there now. It's still rainy, but this time of year you're not going to be developing buds on your plants. Hell, you're not going to be developing hardly anything on hardly any plant. Even your tomatoes aren't going to start coming in. You're just growing stems and leaves right now. Your corn, all that stuff. So, in all honesty, you should be able to throw all that stuff out there and not have to worry about all your molds and whatnot. The reason I'm putting everything in a pot, though, is because come September, I don't know if you remember this. You remember 2 years ago, September, Rob?
No.
It rained for like 21 out of 30 days 2 years ago, September, and my entire crop molded. Do you remember when my entire crop molded that was outdoors? I was madder than hell about that. But yeah, so I'm putting them in pots so that way I could take them inside, outside kind of thing. I highly recommend that. I know there are some of you that are going to want to plant directly into the ground, and that's okay. Just remember, later in the season, you may or may not have to go cover your plants if it's going to rain for 20-something days out of a month. You don't want them getting that wet. They will mold. But yeah, 'tis the season. We're all here to get started, I'm sure there's some of you out there that might actually have something indoors harvest ready right now. I would damn sure love to see it. Maybe even smoke it. If you're game to try something out with me, just shoot me a message. We love seeing. I don't know, Rob. It's my own personal opinion, but I love seeing people's homegrown because that shows me how much they care. You know what I mean? It's like, how much effort are you willing to put into this kind of thing? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you get a song from a colleague and you can tell they didn't do anything with it. They just kind of threw it together and put it out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. The compare and contrast, I guess. But yeah, so if you got some homegrown and you want to show it off or whatever, shoot me a pic. Throw it on the Facebook. Throw it in one of the comments on the YouTube or something. Pretty sure you can just show pictures, especially because you're not trying to sell it to me. You're just trying to show it to me. I'm pretty sure that's legal. You know what I mean? I'm not positive. You wouldn't know, would you?
No.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But regardless, if you have them, I'm pretty sure you can post the pictures on there. Because it's not like you're trying to sell it to me, and it's not like I'm trying to buy it. I just want to see what you're working with. You know what I mean? Maybe I can give you some pointers. Maybe you can give me some pointers. Who knows? If you're a really, 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 really good grower, I'd love to pick your brain because nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? But yeah. So moving on from that, I've got a couple of things I want to get out there from the greenhouse. So I know I told you all a couple weeks back about the Benny batch that just came out. Very, very beautiful buds. We are basically sold out of it. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because there's going to be a Benny's Batch pre-roll, and there's also going to be a Benny's Batch 2. So he's going to partner. I think he's going to partner with us, like, going forward to release a special pack every now and then. We're not entirely sure what's going to happen if he wants to just stick with the pheno of the one bud that he got, but in my mind, back when Benny was a street dealer, if you will, back when he just sold weed like the rest of us, fucking Benny's batch was just his best weed, like the stuff that he would smoke personally. So that's what Benny's batch was. I don't know if he's trying to get a specific strain with that name on it now or what, but I mean, if you want to do it the other way around, we could definitely do some marketing and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know. All I know is we are definitely going to partner with this guy going forward. So we're going to have the Benny's batch. We're going to have the Benny's batch pre-roll. So that's going to be nice. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know about that. We couple new dispensaries are opening near us. I think there's another one in Ithaca. God, I can't remember. I want to say another one got approved in Elmira, but it didn't open yet. I'm not positive on that. I'll get back to you on that. Anyway, moving on. One sec. So, damn. Marijuana is a hell of a drug. I lost my train of thought right there. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Talked about the Benny's batch. Oh yeah. So I just wanted to briefly touch on this topic. So I've been transplanting lately down to the greenhouse. I don't know if it's exciting or not, but recently we've been cloning, getting our clones ready, and we are getting the mother strains ready for our next big run, which is going to be our summertime run. I don't know if anybody out there knows, but ooh, excuse me. I'm sure you all know, but you never really think about it. Certain plants only bud during certain times of year. Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups this morning. Sorry about that, people. But anyway, certain plants only bud certain times of the year. And you've probably never really thought about this, but if you sit there and think about it, I'm sure you'd realize that it's all caused by the light cycle of the sun, how much light it's giving to the plant. And weed is it's one of those plants. It's dependent on the life cycle of the sun. So typically, especially in our area, the summer months in the Northeast will be your what's the word I'm looking for here? Like the best production kind of thing. Most, I don't know.
Optimal.
There you go. Yeah. Be like the optimal time of the year to actually grow this shit. It's going to grow the best and whatnot, especially because we do it in a mixed light greenhouse, so we get all that extra light from the sun. But the summer harvest is typically our biggest, our best harvest throughout the year, just because we get so much extra sunlight and whatnot. It swells up the buds, makes them bigger, in my opinion, makes them tastier. It's, I'm not sure if anything's proven about the strength of them. I honestly think the strength of your weed a lot of the times anymore is kind of strain dependent. It's dependent on the genetics, especially because a lot of these places, that grow your legal weeds, and a lot of people that grow illegal weeds, people have been doing this for a long time. There's a lot of information out there. If you actually do your research, you could sit down and grow really, really, really good stuff. So, in my opinion, a lot of the strength of your weed is determined by the genetics. It's also very dependent on your environment. But like I said, with all the information out there, if you just sat down and did your research, you could probably grow pretty good stuff. It's most of the research has been done for you. And now I know that there's a lot of things that they haven't researched, a lot of things that they haven't covered, but the basics of it are all out there. They're on Google. You can figure this shit out with a simple Google search. But yeah, it's been kind of exciting. New clones, new plants. Kind of the same. They're the same strains that we've been running, but we're gonna run them in mass, if you will, and it's gonna be some of the ones that I'm actually very excited about that I haven't gotten a chance to try yet. The New York 5. I'm really fucking excited for the New York 5, and I have not gotten a chance to try it yet, like at all. That stuff, it's got like, everybody keeps saying it smells like grass, right? But I think it smells kind of like fruity, with a little bit of tang to it, and it does have a musky undertone, but I wouldn't say grass. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's whatever. I like it, but that's one of the ones that we're going to grow in mass, and it's going to be wild. Still waiting on smoking it, but whenever it's ready to go, I'm definitely going to try that, and I will definitely give you all a feedback on it. It'll be, in my opinion, it's going to be really, really nice. The bosses did run an R&D of some new stuff, some research and development, and the way it came out, they are absolutely excited about it, and we all got to try it a little bit to see what we liked from it, because research and development, you got to research it. If nobody likes it, it's the fucking point of running it again. You know what I mean? It makes sense to me. But it's called Perp Sours. I think I actually brought some over and tried it with you. That stuff was fucking killer. It's got a great flavor to it. It's really sweet. Fucked me up like I was back in high school. That shit was good. But anyway, moving on from that. Sorry. Moving on from that, God, I lost my train of thought like 3 times today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a fucking idiot. Let's see, what was next up on our list? I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta pull up my list now. Oh, yes, I forgot. I hate putting it up there. I hate advertising, but kind of got to. This is a weed show about stuff that goes on in our
We're
local
not
area.
sponsored by anyone. We're not required to do anything.
Right. Oh, I'm not sponsoring these people by any means, but
No, that's not how it works. They'd have to sponsor us.
yeah, I'm not. Oh, okay. I'm not endorsing anybody by any means. This is local news, and I gotta say it. So, the 420 Novelty location, both of them got raided again and got shut down again. The one on Water Street and
How
the
long
one
you thinking this time?
I don't know. I was actually gonna ask who if anybody knows if they opened back up or not. I was hoping that they would hit them with the padlocks like they did us. You know what I mean?
Surprised they haven't.
Right. But figured I'd put it out there. I'm sure y'all have heard about it by now. Yeah, they got raided. Yep, I'm actually looking at the video. Both of their locations got raided. Doesn't say whether or not they opened back up. I'm going to assume that they did, unless they put padlocks on them. Doesn't really give me any more updates other than that. I haven't honestly been down that way to find out myself. But yeah, so 420 got raided. One of the biggest things from the raid was how nothing in that store is tested. And I don't know if y'all watch the marijuana news or anything, but out in California, those vapes that everybody likes, those it's not even a specific brand. It's the knockoff black market vapes. In California, they have started detecting traces of fentanyl in those vapes, and it's starting to make its way into Oregon and a little bit farther west. So I'm willing to bet that a lot of your black market stuff is going to end up laced here soon with very, very bad stuff that you just don't want. And I'm not saying that 420 had this stuff at all. What I'm saying is that's probably why they picked up enforcement, because it doesn't take a genius to find out that, I mean, your stuff says CA marijuana symbol on it that came from California. So when all your stuff says California, and California has this fucking big thing going on with fentanyl in their illegally created devices, they're probably going to want to raid you and test your shop. They don't even think that you put it in there. They think you're ignorant to the fact that it's in there, but you're still selling it to people. That's, in my opinion, probably why they decided now was a good time to go in there. But that's the risk you guys are taking when you go to these shops. Anybody can put anything into those pens, and you just don't know. That's one of the reasons why I've been talking about legal stuff for a while now. It's because I'll be honest, I trust my guy back in the day, but I trust my guy. I don't know where he got his stuff. I don't even know that guy. So how can I trust him? Or how can I trust the guy that got that guy's stuff? You know what I'm saying? It's a pipeline that has no regulations, no oversight, no nothing. And people are on there trying to just make money. And I'm sorry, but you can buy fentanyl for, what is it, like $2 a gram or some shit like that, which is a ridiculously cheap price. And you don't even need like a 0.01 of a gram to fucking get people, fucked up. So it's just a risk you take. I hate to say it like that, but personally, I get my stuff off of growers or dispensaries because I know the grower, I know how he grew it, and a dispensary is tested. It's safer for you. It's we're trying to smoke weed. We're not out here trying to take drugs. We just want to smoke some fucking weed. Stop throwing drugs on our goddamn weed. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. But, that's why I keep saying stuff about dispensaries or growing it yourself. When you do grow it yourself, though, you gotta kind of watch what you're doing, because if you use certain quote unquote fertilizers, they could be really bad for you. Certain fertilizers are designed to grow flowers, stuff like that, stuff that we will never eat or consume. So, you want to make sure you don't grow with that kind of fertilizer, because they could have heightened levels of your heavy metals and whatnot in it. They could have other toxins in it. It's just, growing it yourself is definitely safer than most things, but you still need to do your research. Make sure you're not you. Excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Oh, make sure you're not using harmful pesticides and whatnot, harmful fertilizers, that kind of garbage. Oh, excuse me. Damn, that came out of nowhere. That was a fucking cigarette. I'm not even smoking the joint. Oh, God. Whew. But yeah, so it's that time of year. Time to plant. Time to see what's going on. So that's basically all the local weed news that I wanted to talk about. Was going to ask you if you had any other news.
Nope.
All right, so I guess we will move on to our fucked up song of the week, if you will. Let's see, I just had it. So this week, I don't think we've done this one yet. Have we done Follow Me by Uncle Kracker? No, we haven't done that? Okay, so this week I want to do Follow Me by Uncle Kracker. Now everybody knows not everybody, but a lot of people know this song. It's like a love song, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you really listen to the lyrics of this song, I've known this song was fucked up for years. He's trying to get this woman to like cheat on her husband or whatever, and like, he's gonna be the guy she's cheating with. It starts off, you don't know how you met me, you don't know why, you can't say goodbye. And then it's got the follow me, I'll tuck you in, all that good shit. But the second verse literally starts with, I'm not worried about the ring you wear, because as long as no one knows, then nobody can care. What does that mean? I mean, like, in all honesty, she's got a ring on her finger. Wait, nobody knows, oh my God, she's cheating on her husband. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's not like, I mean, like, my 5-year-old could figure this one out. I mean, like, in all honesty. But, it's been out there for years. You can't tell me you haven't heard this song.
I have, and didn't like it, nor did I particularly care to look into it.
No, but it's one of them songs that, like, I always hear, like, people are like, oh, that's such a sweet song. It's really not. It's really not. Like, think about it from that guy's point of view. What did he do to his wife? Why is she cheating on him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. And this guy's over here trying to bang my wife, and I'm just like, dude, I work 80 hours a week. I provide for her. Like, what the fuck? Fidget.
Hand trainer.
Oh, that's a hand trainer?
Yep.
Looked like a fidget toy.
Nope.
That's kind of cool. What does it do? Like, teach you positions and whatnot, or just like get you to move your fingers better?
Just get them to move better.
Nice. All right. Well, on that note, this is a kind of a short episode, but I think that's where we're going to leave you for this week. I apologize about that. Had a couple of longer episodes recently, so I guess you guys will have to deal with the short one. Apologize, We've got, I can't say that. There's only 5 or 10 of you. It's not like I'm going to have that community up in an uproar. I was going to say it's a midget show.
Pretty much.
It's just a small one. But, all right. Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you for dealing with my rambling again. And I'm Frank. Back again with Rob. We will see you next week, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to add or no?
Nope.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week. Have a good day.